Hello, dear students. I am Dr. Kapil Chaturvedi, Associate Professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Sagar Institute of Research and Technology, Bhopal, Sage Group, Bhopal. Today we will discuss the topic crowdsourcing under our subject data analytics. So, before going on the topic on theoretical discussion, we will have to understand what is crowdsourcing. So, in very easy way, the crowdsourcing is nothing. Crowdsourcing is the mechanism to attract the or to attract the crowd, or in the sense of business, this is the process of attracting the customer uh, from our site uh, to improve the business. Now, officially, crowdsourcing, what is crowdsourcing? So, crowdsourcing is a sourcing model in which individual or organization obtain goods and services, including ideas, voting, micro tasks, and finances from a large, relatively open, and often rapidly evolving group of participants. So, basically, there are many of the way to gather the data and why we are gathering the data, by analyzing the data, by fetching the knowledge, uh, and the marketing managers or the organization can take the decision toward improve their sales. So crowdsourcing, uh, in another terms, crowdsourcing is used as a collective intellectual gathering of information that comes from the public and is then used to complete a business related task. In other words, business use an outsourcing task that's usually performed by an employee, staff, or contractor to deliver to a crowd of people. So these all things is to attract the customers. Now, where crowdsourcing uses, so crowdsourcing involve obtaining work information or opinions from large group of pupils who submit their data via internet, social media, and smartphone apps. So some of the uh, online e-commerce sites collect the data from the social media. Also they work on the world wide web. They work on the weblog data to gather the knowledge about the customers or the customer behaviors or the shopping behavior of the customers. People involved in crowdsourcing sometimes work as paid freelancers while others perform small tasks on a voluntary basis. Some of the organizations work for to collect the data and to analyze the data and suggest to the different organization what kind of decisions they should have to take to improve their sales. Uh, for example, traffic apps encourage drivers to report accidents and other roadway incidents to provide real-time updated information to app users. So there are so many examples of crowdsourcing. So if we discuss about tips or crowdsourcing product development, so here are two people are discussing to each other. Uh, ask customer to create a product variant. So organization can make a survey to know the views of the customers. They may uh, collect the views of the customers. Ask them what are their favorite features. Sometimes you see that when you go for the TV mall or super stops or Vishal Mega Mart, you see that when sometimes they provide you a small form and want to know about your views about their products and different kind of questions uh, they ask in that form, and on the basis of that survey they make some decisions. So there are we are showing some kind of questions like what are the desired features in the products. Ask them to come up with a product name taglines, which product option which would they love to buy. So some small questions uh, will be in the first small form, which is which is used to try to know what is the expectations of the customer. So there are the different uh, organizations or the business uh, where crowdsourcing actually reflect or do their work effectively. So to improve the creativity, to improve the business, fast decision making, uh, professionals, peoples to take decisions. The crowdsourcing use many of the places to make decisions, to make smart decisions. There are the crowdsourcing is very similar to that the diagram explains the depth of the crowdsourcing, where you see that this is all the things which is in the mind of the customers or in the pupils. The crowdsourcing is the way which is try to identify, which is try to recognize what is the thinking of the different pupils, so that we can take the decision toward uh, organization improvement. So there will be two parts of the crowdsourcing. So crowdsourcing for datafication and the crowdsourcing for analysis. So in case of data crowdsourcing for datafication, in this phase, that phase is that you'll have to collect the data from the different sources, data collection, computerization, data cleansing, and curation. So this is the way where data collection is will be carried out. And the another part of the crowdsourcing analysis, in which we apply the different algorithms on the data which is collected in the data identification step, uh, and by getting the results from that algorithm, we visualize that results in different diagrams, models. We visualize that results and try to gather the knowledge by analyzing the data. So this is all about crowdsourcing. And another main important point related to the crowdsourcing is that, so crowdsourcing, uh, the motive of crowdsourcing is to make a brand. So brand, it means is to popular the thing, the popular the product. So uh, the objective of crowdsourcing is to make brand. So this is all about crowdsourcing. Basically, crowdsourcing is also the part of the data analytics, uh, in which specifically we analyze the data by applying different algorithms for crowdsourcing. Thank you.